Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a TVZ here on Circuit Breakers between Ample and Soma, bottom right. It's gonna be our white Terran, it is Ample, and in the top left, we've got a brown Zerg, it is Soma. Under a Smurf name, Hi-Yo with exclamation marks, very friendly indeed, here from Soma. Okay, so there was a pause, and Ample explained things, and Hayo said, go ahead, and unpause the game, and Terry the Overlord scouting out. I know, Terry, this is not your favorite map, because there are no trees, or water, or even desert plants, but you're in space, and you know how that is, so, bon voyage. Terry, you're scouting the wrong direction, but unless you're scouting cross-spawn, which Overlords do not do, you will not find Ample first. If anybody can translate the Korean here in the comments, I would appreciate it. I could maybe pause and use Google Lens, but just getting on with the game here. Checking for proxies? Is Soma? Nope, just straight up scouting. Overpool from Soma? Nope. Hatch first here at 12 supply. Alright, man, so drone scouting. Respecting Ample's proxy game, but barracks coming up inside the main base for the Terran player. Gosh, I love this music so much. It brings me joy, is what it does. Brings me happiness. Takes me back to a time when I was younger and svelter. SCV scouting bottom left. Not going to see anything, but we'll see the Overlord coming from this direction. It says, okay, bingo, bongo. I know exactly where the Zerg player is. Top left. Let's go. So Hatch first in it. Pool coming down. Nook fast extractor here from Soma. So not planning on getting speedlings out super duper fast, which is good information to have if you're this SCV, but you're going to be able to get it, I think. So hopping on up to see what's going on. Expansion coming in after the barracks. Recognizing, okay, that's a Hatch first play. That timing makes a lot of sense for that, and cool. I can expand without trying to get a factory out first or anything. Or a second barracks or something, and he sees no gas. So there you go. He gets all the scouting information that he needs. Terry the Overlord, you kind of gave away the position of your main here for Soma, but you know what? Not much you can do about that. Really can't stop it from happening. And then that macro hatch here on this high ground, which you don't see a whole lot. This is a current game, either 2019 or 2020. There's the timestamp on this one and that 8 stamp. So it's not something from, you know, 2009, 2010 or earlier. We've had some games from like 03, 02 recently. It was 01 when the replay function came out. And oh, we walked him. Wow. Okay. We walked a Marine out here apparently. So the SCV dies and then, yeah, you can handle yourselves here, drones. You're faster and you actually hit pretty hard. But if there's Zerglings, then why? Rest in peace, Marine. Yeah, I don't know what he was planning on accomplishing there, but... Oh, okay. Everything is just fine on both sides of the map right now. Getting a bunker up because, I forced the Zerg player to make Zerglings. And if they're just sitting at home, they're not doing much for him. Yeah, that is definitely lair timing before metabolic boost. So I'm going to cruise on down these lings, but bunker finishes right on time here, and everything is ready to rock. Terran's got it taken care of. Can the lings get the run by? Not with only 4 of them. There's 3 Marines inside that bunker. This guy maybe tries to slip up here, thinks about it, thinks better of it. These guys going home. This guy's here to say, okay, when the Terran moves out, I'd like to have that information. Thank you. Second gas getting taken now. So this is going to be a pretty big commitment to mutalisks. This is not just, 4 or 5 and then into lurker play. This is going to be, 9, 10, 11 mutalisks, maybe even more than that. And are we surprised by this? No, because it's Soma, and Soma loves his mutalisks. He loves his mutalisks more than probably any other Zerg player on Earth right now. And honestly, probably more than any Zerg player ever in the history of Brood War, possibly. I've just never seen a Zerg player do what Soma does with mutas. He makes situations work where they shouldn't work. Yeah, so there's your Spire, which again can't get scanned if you scan natural or the main directly. You gotta scan this in-between area, which totally sucks, but whatever. So yeah, Ling Muta stuff, we've seen him defeat... I think we've seen him defeat Ample with this very same Ling Mutalisk stuff. Let's see if Ample's prepared for it. Let's see if he's ready for it. Let's see if he knows what to do here. Let's see if he has better luck than previous Terrans who I have seen try to handle Soma's Mutaling stuff and fail miserably. Third hatch coming in bottom left. Map control belongs to the Zerg. Metabolic boost is done. Spire's going to finish, and yeah, we're going to have enough gas for 9 mutas, maybe even 10 or 11. Spires take a while to finish. But also making sure you have enough supply available to make that many mutalisks is super important too. So he's got that available. 34 out of 59 available supply. And Spire. Soma's ticking down. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Go! 9 mutalisks. Instantly get those things started. The timing is so important here. And Terran's just going for the 5-rack stuff here. So all the mutalisks versus all of the Marines in the world right now. Getting a range upgrade, getting +1. Got some medics in here. Got that stim, making 5 Marines at a time. Marines are cheap. You can produce them pretty quickly and pretty, you know, en masse if you have enough barracks for that kind of a thing. And it's time to move out. So here's... There are some schools of thought here, depending on if you want to move out in the situation or not. Because moving out into the middle of the map, when you know there's mutalisks coming, you're just going to get picked off. Like, there's no reality here where you win this thing, Ample. I'm telling you right now. There's just not. I mean, are you preventing the mutalisks from going into your main base? Yes. Definitely. Is every one of these Marines and medics going to die? 100,000% yes. 100,000,000% yes. Although, I don't know. Ample's got reinforcements coming in. This might change. Yeah, using that high ground here. Not really working all that well, but oh, that was reinforcing. Reinforcement group completely got murdered there. And the mutas are like, oh, that's good. We're good. Getting lurker aspect now, too. Oh, nice, nice. 2 mutalisks do go down to that attack. And now kind of forcing the mutalisks to engage here because they're so close to that third base. They're really, really threatening it. Hydras can't turn. They have to fight. Hydras can't turn into lurkers here. But reinforcing lings show up, and that's exactly what was needed to clear out this. Like I said, every one of that initial group died. Every single one. This is good. The follow-up, though, from Ample went for a really fast 5-racks off of 2 base. He gets that lurker egg up. And really good control here with the remaining 4 mutalisks. With some Zergling support, everything dies. Okay, so Ample made Soma sweat there for just a little bit, didn't he? Continuing to push hard here. He's got his double starport coming up back home for them science vessels. He's working on armor upgrades for his guys, too. He believes in the power of the Marine here. But, oh, there's going to be a lurker. There is a lurker here. There's only 1, which means the mutas actually have to assist, because 2 lurkers is enough to hold this for infinite numbers of Marines. 1 lurker not quite enough. So are we making... Yeah, making Hydras at this base seems to be the smart thing. Hurry! Turn them into... There we go. Turning this one into a lurker egg. Yeah, but just trying to keep the mutas out of range of the Marines to a certain extent here, right? So 3 Sunkens at the front because a big Marine medic army showing up at your front door without any Sunkens means you're pretty much just going to die. Very hard to handle if you're a Zerg player. So the safety Sunkens is what you need there. Hive on the way. Evolution Chamber, double of those coming in now, working on those upgrades. Whereas the Terran, again, has that +1 attack with +1 armor, about 40% complete. Ling's out on the map with no upgrades because we're not using gas on those. We're using gas on mutalisks and a lurker aspect and hydras and lurker morphing. Nidus Canal coming in. Really no sign of a third base coming in here for Ample. And adrenal glands on the way. All right. So, 3 Sunkens plus Lings. Plus, there's going to be Lurkers popping out of this Nidus Canal any second. But doing this before Dark Swarm comes in is actually really, really good. Defiler Mound is done. Consume's got to start getting research right about now from Soma. He doesn't have the resources for... Oh, now he does. Okay. So Consume, though, is getting Adrenal, which is awesome. Lurker, yep, comes out of the Nidus, burrows on in. Not really. There's Consume. Okay, shoot. Wasn't really prioritizing Consume there, was he? Which I really think he needed to do. Either way, Ample setting up for a big-time attack. And here he comes. Scan so we can see the Lurkers, but the Lurker spines from the top side are really problematic. Trying to focus down the Lurkers, but they are not dying. One of them does go down. Mutas are required to assist with his defense. Irradiate is done. Science Vessels just don't quite have... Oh, they do have the energy for it. I'm really surprised they haven't gone for that yet. Still no third baseman. I mean, this is definitely Ample's attempt to win this game on 2 bases. He's got dropships on the way, which is really good to bypass these annoying Sunkens that are causing so many problems. Consume battle cruisers on the way on 2 base, too. All right. So we're going... Wow, Ample. We've seen Ample beat Queen on this channel. He's very capable in TVZ. And this dropship play with battle cruiser support, I remember specifically this is what he did against Queen and had a lot of really good success with it. This is probably 6 months ago, but again, time has no meaning. It could have been in 2020 for all I know. But either way, the Zerg player shouldn't feel pressured to expand. 3 bases is fine. The Terran doesn't have anything for third base. Mutas are like, I guess we'll go harassing a little bit then. Was that a third command center? I bet that was a third CC that he just canceled. Just murderized. Okay, but you can't get up this ramp, guys. But the drops can. The drops are here. The Sunken goes down very, very quickly. 1-1 Marines standing in, fighting hard. Can they do the thing? I don't know. Lurker's high grounding it. Is he trying this thing? Ah! Oh, no. Dark Swarm makes it impossible to get up now. Okay, great. Mutalisks are here to fight, and they do manage to kind of win. Oh, they do not win here. A Lurker has to show up. It gets scanned. It runs away with all of 13 HP. This is tight. This is a tight situation. Yeah, the dropships, though. The dropships are what makes this so awesome. So good here off of 2 bases. Where are the battle cruisers? They're out. They're coming. They're very slow, but they're very powerful here. And this just might be a situation. Plague's on the way. But are you going to save enough energy for Plague if you're tossing up Dark Swarms to deal with the constant Marine pressure at your third base? That's the question, right? So macro hatches all over the place. Dark Swarm is up. Pick it up. Pick up. Just get out of there. Just everybody get out. Well, some people got out. Not everybody got out. So then the battle cruisers are slowly battle cruisering. Battle cruisering across the way here. Another battle cruiser coming in. Not enough money to make 4, but 3 is good. And then Plague's gonna be done. Get the Defiler. Get the Defiler. The hatchery is not your biggest threat right now. Oh, Plague-o! There it is. Oh no. Oh no, and the Dark Swarm. And sure, a Defiler dies. And sure, the Scourge are dying. That's nice. Muta comes in to fight. Scourge just takes the hit. Should have waited for a little bit longer. But hey, oh, another Defiler goes down. These Mutalisks kind of doing all right. And then coming in. All right, so Battle Cruiser goes down with 6 total kills to a Sport. Everybody gets wrecked there. Why would you unload in that situation? No, more beautiful Dark Swarm, dude. Soma, the spellcasting here is too good. It's too powerful. It's 117 to 104 supply. The entire medic count just got obliterated. That might have been every medic that Ample had. Oh, there's some Lurker stuff at the front door here, too. Great. So Defiler down. Oh, there's one medic. I think there's one medic on the field right now. Third base lands. Scourge scouting it. Where's that third battle cruiser? Here it is. Soma's supply blocked, but he's alive. He's at 55 total drones. He kept his third base. His fourth base is popped now. He's got Dark Swarm. He's got Plague. He's got all the tools that he needs to handle these Marines. He's getting Kindness Plating too. Technically, he's 4 base, but nothing's really happening income-wise there yet, but it should. And Ample's just like, we're going, man. We got 3 bases. Let's roll. So Marines fighting, pulling back out. There you go. Out of lurker range. Taken down. Beautifully, beautifully taken down. Those Zerglings. But the other Zerglings in the third base are causing all sorts of immense level problems. Firebats are here to save the day. And by that I mean, holy crap, they're doing very well there. But they were just overrun by the sheer number of Zerglings out. Look at these Firebats, though. Is he just producing? He was just producing Firebats for a bit. He's back to making Marines now, though. But yeah, if you're going to focus that much on Zerglings, you know, before your Ultralisks come out, he's making another battle cruiser. 112 to 98 supply, and oh, you're just going to... Wow, all right. Really? Yeah, I don't... Even if you're a Firebat, I'm not sure running into Dark Swarm is the most viable concept you've ever had. Greater Spire on the way. I really don't feel like a Greater Spire is something that you need, friend, but... Alright, so this third base is toast! Some Marines are trying to respond to this. No, not enough. This Firebat trying to respond to this. No, not enough. Lifting the command center seems like a pretty fair idea to keep it alive. There's the lift. SCVs are dying. We're down to 39 total SCVs here, and yeah, I think that's it. We're just flooding right now, and that's your GG. Ample taps out. Soma is your winner. Bam. In 17 minutes. Chitter chattering here. I think Soma's asking for a rematch. Ample says, sure, that'd be great. You can kick my butt again. With mass muta, and then somehow still getting defilers. And your Plague will finish right as my battle cruiser arrives. How's that for fun? Yeah, I mean, Ample's not playing. We're just having a conversation over here right now. And that's it. So, GG. Battle cruiser with all of 1 kill. A 15 kill BC here, though. That's not bad. Took a Scourge hit, but still has 400 HP because battle cruisers are beefy. To make up for it, they're slow. And their damage kind of sucks. But hey, they're beefy. They can do Yamato if you give them Yamato. Anyway, yeah. So basically, Plague showing up exactly when it did for Soma was a huge win there. I mean, Plague, it ticks to finished, and then instantly Plague. Those 2 BCs go down, and they get plagued, and that's it. Their lifespan is over. They're going to kill some stuff, and the drops are here, but man, was he ready for him. Soma had lurkers in positions, Dark Swarms protecting them. That guy's got 3 total kills on him. And then, yeah, once he saved this third base and has completely crushed anything that Ample was trying to do with it, then, yeah, fourth base came up. Ultralisk tech got started. The counterattack on the third, which wasn't incredibly cost-efficient for Soma, but did it really need to be, all things considered? No. Not as much. So this was an RJB replay, actually, so be sure to thank him. Going to RJB TV, Brood War, searching that on YouTube and finding him, going to his channel. 114,000 points there from Soma, 89,000 from Ample. 400 to 300 units produced in favor of the Zerg. 220 to 196. Actually outkilled the Terran here today, which if they're going for like an 8 racks play, then sure, that makes a lot of sense. That number would be there, and outspent the Terran by 35,000 to 29,000 resources, 6,000 total in 17 minutes, which is just, it's just enough is what it is. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. So well done, Soma. He gets the game ball, and that's going to be it from me. So this is Ben Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.